As you can see in this moment, and welcome back to Rally Kart as well, and totally, if you just joined this game for a total of amount, looks like as you can see for a total of 8 races and played on total on 2 minutes and 10 minutes as well, 210 minutes as well. It's got to be exactly even a lot of amount of time. Looks like if I'm just gonna be back at this one until only 1 hour of it has been total of an 8 races and play for a total of 210 minutes as well. As we're gonna be back at this moment, as you can see on the chat filter for this time. And the race is still on. That is absolutely gonna be taking for a very long time until it's lap number 3. I'm just gonna be taking for a few long steps whatsoever. If I just gonna be drive until our next intermission, we'll be doing for receiving for our next couple of races, and we're gonna be doing for some kind of a lot of races, and for a total of 8 races. We have last 2 races to go for a race number 10. Will be gonna be hard for this one, as we're gonna be doing for our last couple of steps. I'm not using for a glide out here for this time, as we gotta get around his chest, and we have been for a total reset. And if we're gonna be went back into home, looks like I just using for the glider for the first time, and they absolutely be doing for such as a little bit. It is lap number 3, as we're doing for some kind of first race. As before we're gonna be start, I need to wait for a few minutes. Once the race will be starting a little bit shorter, and we're gonna be sure that we absolutely, if you want to get ready for race, that is should mind to choose a level. I'm an intimidated person as well, and someone needs to vote it out that we're gonna be doing to say get ready to race. As before, there is no vote race to start. Looks like we're absolutely inside of the desert for our last 2 races, as we're gonna get away from themselves. As we look back into some other kinds of drivers, we have 4, but anyways, I just need to watch out for some kind of erupting areas throughout the track, as I need to watch out for just some kind of just a little bit. I just need to collect every coins we have find, but looks like we're gonna be doing it such as very first time. In case you're worried about ramps, and I just got 4 coins whatsoever. If somebody just gonna be right behind me, there's 2 rocket volcanoes as we're gonna be blasting away from this one. And that must be 2 volcanoes erupting in the outside. Looks like we're catching up inside of the gas station and take these out, and we have 1 gem we got found it a little bit once, as we catching up for just in case that we're gonna get things a little bit slower, but more liability that we're gonna be doing just like a slowing down for just once, as we're gonna be doing for our last 2 laps, as we're continuing blasting ourselves. Is 1 minute and 7 seconds good lap, which is absolutely we're gonna be doing such as best, as we're not doing for a failure for lap times as possible. This is not gonna be doing whatever it is, still collecting every possible that it is, avoiding to out for some kind of bumps and hills. What should I do? That myself is gonna be a little bit strangely, but their self, they don't really know about to race about this one. And here comes the erupting zone as literally possible, and here that was the blast that we never heard from, and that it should be gonna be a little bit stress until it might able to get a little bit away from this one. As we come into a push and halt, that should might result that we're gonna be doing such as penalty. Now a little bit sure that we're gonna be taking a little bit pretty fast as well, until we must taking the fastest lap on Earth, as we're gonna be doing for no ramps whatsoever, as we take on to our final lap, and our best result is 1 minute and 4. And this is absolutely we're gonna be doing the fastest lap on Earth, as we didn't absolutely gonna be doing a little bit for once again, as we're doing such as very fast lap times as even possible. Maybe it's not gonna be impossible to do like this. Whatever we do, we just overlap for 1 guy over here, as we came to really faster lap times as well, as we head on to the ramp situation and head over to the eruption zone, as well as we're going to be blasting away we have a rocket placed that we should able to can't use that rocket in the first place, which is I can't able to do so like that absolutely before like this one, as because it came to us without using ramps as ever. That is the cause of the fastest lap times on Earth, as we're reaching for 105 studs per second, which is going to be doing a little bit once as we're blasting away into the finish. And 1 minute and 3 seconds we have done it for this year. And because the best lap is 1 minute and 3 seconds, our best lap time was absolutely we're going to be doing for domination, as we're doing for ourselves until our next race will be coming up next. And the last thing that we never saw, I'm an intimidated racer for just a little bit now. If there are beginners or novice, that must be should we gonna be doing for X markers. And even though looks like the race might never come to a halt, but looks like even it's not gonna be such a pretty good idea. Looks like we have officially time to do this, and almost exceeded for a second bronze as well. Our next race must be gonna be invalid for this one. And absolutely we're gonna be doing for our one more race before we end up this video for literally right now. As you never seen about this moment, and this is gonna be to do whatever it does next as well. It is our time to do we're gonna be doing for our last race. Let's get away from this one, and we have something collisions on. Let's do for the one more race before we're gonna be end of this one. As before we're gonna be reaching on to the end of the line, as we never gonna be meant to possible that we're gonna be ready for a race. As we went back into the countryside, we're inside of the desert, but looks like we have 4 race cars to do. And we're gonna be doing a little bit once again. And before we're ready for our one last race, this is not our one last race whatsoever. This track is easy and morbidly that we're gonna be doing for a little bit much. As we went on to the eruption zone, we're gonna be doing this pretty fast as well, as the cars are make it into the close, and looks like there is another one. There's no speed traps in case you're worried about some other money, as we're gonna be doing a little bit of one stuff, but morbidly he just put me into itself for a kick out. And it looks like I'm just gonna be blasted all the way up, and nobody is absolutely gonna be trying to do, and I'm getting away as always, as I'm trying to do this a lot of this, as it does not absolutely despawn for once again. I'm not gonna be slowing everything down as even possible, but even some more money that will cost, and a lot of things as well. But there's no speed traps as well. That's not a speed trap, that is a booster for just a little bit, because that was absolutely no boosters at all. Looks like we're gonna be doing for a faster lap times as well. We can't able to do whatever it is. It will be taking for a lot of monstrosity that we're gonna be doing a little bit fine, as we're not doing this a little bit earlier. It's just gonna be doing for a really outside and take it a little bit advantage as well, as we're taking I set the volume into 3, which is exactly we're gonna be hitting out for a lot of money, an amount of money just yet. And here comes the eruption point as well, not even possible as well. Here comes the booster. Let's take on to the one advantage as well. As we came up into the hill for the last 2 times, we never seen that before. We're absolutely gonna be doing a little bit staff, and we got 1 second penalty for this one. And as we never seen about this for almost exceeding about this one, we can't able to get much even faster. Then it does not absolutely gonna be doing even such longer. We can't use the rocket into the pole position as well. Looks like another best lap is gonna be doing whatsoever. If I'm just gonna be doing for drifting like itself, it does not absolutely gonna be taking advantage. Looks like I almost going to get glitched out. What happened out here? If you turned out for this one, but turns out my connection is gladly extremely unstable for this right now, as we're gonna be doing for just a little bit once, and we can't absolutely gonna be doing whatever. Anyways, we're back on track. That should not able to do whatever it is, and another best lap times cannot be afforded by this one. It does not absolutely seems to be possible, it might able to get impossible as we're not sure. This is some kind of an everyday mistakes. We can't use for some kind of just a little bit monstrosity. If I'm just gonna be win in first place, does not seems to be winning as I never felt. We don't think this is absolutely kind of just a little bit seconds as well. That's really far, I guess. And we win it as first place, 1 minute and 8 seconds, which is absolutely got to be very slow. And no best lap times, whatever it is. And then my best lap times for personal best is 1 minute and 4. It looks like another place has finished in second. But looks like I just won even earlier. That's even possible. And the third place and fourth place came into our second lap as well. I'm really not sure. This is some kind of inside of the front place as well. In third place, and another one should be gonna be taking a little bit advantage. And one fourth place will be coming in a little bit once. And there is one bot, one Roki, and one intimidated. And we have absolutely 86 coins as well. Intimidated level, as we're still absolutely on our way, and our next race is going on. But exactly, that is the end of this video, and we have total of 10 races himself. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed about this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. Thanks for watching for this one, as I just always finish in first for a literally time about this finish our first race, which is giving me self for a good race. The first race was absolutely not pretty intense from months ago. So anyways, and that is all for today. As we're going to be speaking about for this and its turbo concept, we'll be going to be signing off until we're going to be talking to you guys all later on.